Albion is once again in need of a hero. However, Fable the Journey is very different from its role-playing predecessors. This on-rails Kinect-fueled adventure is a strong departure from previous games, but smart motion controls combined with well-developed characters create an enticing adventure that's difficult to pull away from.
What are these things?
The artifacts I told you of. These gauntlets can unlock great power.
Teresa has an unenviable task for you. Save the world. But who could say no to a 300-year-old seer? Vanquishing unseen evil doesn't provide the strongest hook, but personable characters keep you invested in the tale. The people you meet along the way are all well and good, but the strongest relationship you form is with your horse Saren. You brush her coat or feed her an apple, and she neighs affectionately or nuzzles your arm. And through these interactions you get closer to her, and it's this connection that makes you really care about the fate of Albion. And it's important that you care about your horse because you spend much of the game riding in a cart pulled by Saren. Fable the Journey is an on-rails adventure in which you continually push forward to discover your ultimate fate. While riding down lonely roads with Saren, you hold the reins in both hands. Crack them to speed up, shift your hands to turn, or raise your arms to stop. Nabbing experience points on the road and navigating tricky turns keeps your attention locked on screen. Though if the simple actions don't keep you engaged, there are other elements that demand your attention. Beautiful locales ensure every sight is worth staring at, and Teresa is happy to fill in details to the expansive story. Combat plays just as big of a part as horseback riding. As the hero of Albion, you have magical gauntlets that control the elements. Wave your dominant hand to expel electricity, or push your offhand forward to topple your feeble enemies. The controls work well enough thanks to automatic homing that targets the nearest enemy, as long as you aim relatively near them. And it's fun to torment your attackers. See how long you can juggle a hob or toss an explosive barrel at a pack of Wolverines. Or conjure a fireball to light a crowd of flammable ninnies on fire. Still, there are moments of frustration when the controls don't register. Spells don't always hone in on environmental pieces, and it could be a few seconds before the game takes pity on you. Once the game points out what you need to do, you need only flick your wrist to move on, but the seconds waiting for that help do drag down the excitement. It's a small blemish in an otherwise fine game. Part of the reason Fable the Journey excels is through excellent pacing. Flailing your arms is tiring, but you rarely spend more than a few minutes on any one activity. You shuffle from one action to the other, resting during story sequences that recharge your batteries for the next big fight down the road. Fable the Journey makes excellent use of the Kinect. By focusing on just a few different actions that don't require much precision, it keeps you focused on your experience rather than fighting with the controls. But that's besides the point. You won't even be thinking about the controls before long. It's the way this game unfolds that's so enthralling, the strong relationships you build and the dangers you conquer that keep you hooked. Fable the Journey is a well-crafted and satisfying adventure in Albion.